All right, so here I am, day 3 of my classroom setup. I technically came in for a couple hours yesterday, but I just did put some supplies on desk and then printed a few things and left. So I'm gonna kind of skip ahead past that time. If you're new here or if you're not, welcome back. My name is April, and this is going to be my 15th year teaching. I spent my first 7 years in a different school district. 4 of those I was in the library, and then I was moved to the classroom for a few years, and I've stayed in the classroom since then. This will be my 8th year at my current district, and I love it here. Lots of great things in our district. Very, very blessed with a lot of things, as you can see, some tech stuff out here. But yeah, so today I'm going to focus specifically on a lot of decor type things. I have stuff and desk and things arranged in the furniture wise, and all of that kind of stuff is how I want it. So now I'm going to focus on some decor. I do have a video that you can go back and watch about how I do some decor and set things up in terms of with classroom management, how I feel about some things. I have a whole series related to classroom management. Um, but I tend to keep my decor pretty minimal. I don't like to have it too much just because it's distracting. Now I add things throughout the school year just because I want to make sure that we're using things that are beneficial, but I do have some things set up ready to go before school starts in terms of just kind of layout and of some things. So I'm going to share some things. I'm going to actually take some things down this year that I'd had up that I think I'm kind of just ready for some new stuff. And then I also need to make a few things as well. So I'll have to work on that, but I will give you some info, so stay tuned. Okay, so I just went through a drawer and found so many other decor things I'd forgotten about. So yeah, I have a lot of things to choose from. So kind of going back to a theme I've done before with some light bulbs. I don't know why I like light bulbs. So I'll show a few of the different things I bought this summer, as well as some things I've used in the past. I think I'm gonna go with what I bought this summer. But then some other things that I found that I can use for decor. Okay, so I found these light bulbs. I think we had these from Hobby Lobby actually. They're super cute and they have like short hands on them, so I'm like, those are cute. And then I bought this specifically because it has these 3D light bulbs that I love. So I think I'm gonna use those. Just a random frame that I found. And then here's a bunch of the light bulb decor from School of Style that I bought. I like the color scheme of this one. And then it has some different posters and things. Has some science reading. I found some other things of hers that I've had before. For something else, I found some the border growth mindset. So I found all kinds of things there. Then here's some of the decor I already had. So I've used this at some point. The world needs your light, keep shining. I have all these little light bulbs are super cute. Yeah, so I found those. Then I also have some other things that don't necessarily match that decor, but they're for bulletin boards and such type things, so I'll use those for sure. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with my purchase of what I got together, or I think I'm gonna go with my purchase of what I bought this summer and use that to do some bulletin board work. This is an area that we have above our cubbies, and so I don't typically have anything up there, and I think want to put one of those bulletin board decors up there, just make it a little more fun and homey. So I'm going to do that with the light bulbs, of the colorful light bulbs that I really liked. Okay, so I have the letters up. I used push pins to put it up there to make sure I like it before I staple. That's a little trick for you. But let's look at one thing here. So I have this, I like how it turned out, but I feel like this is empty and I don't know what to put there. Okay, so I went looking through my resources and I found these 3D light bulbs I made a few years ago. So I think I'm gonna use those. I got somebody else's opinion to see how it looked from a different perspective, and they said it looked good. So I'm gonna go with that. The finished product. All right, so now that part of the bulletin board stuff is done, I want to do something else. So I have decided if I put it up, I will be forced to do it this year because I have been wanting to do this for years. So I have these 5x7 picture frames that I can hang up with their photos with a character trait that describes them, or we could do a goal. There's so many different things we could do with this. I saw this idea originally from Head Over Heels for Teaching. She does it as like a class family wall. I want to do it out above their cubbies so that they have something to show people as they come in to represent them. So I am going to hang these up. Most of these I bought from Walmart. Looks like maybe some from Michael's as well. And I'm going to hang those up just with push pins. And then when the students come in, we will create something and put them in the photo frames. All of my push pins are now on the wall. I had to end up getting the meter stick because I couldn't get it even. So I was like, duh, measure it. So I have all the push pins, and then all of the picture frames are unwrapped and ready to hang. Okay, so the last thing I have to do for the cubbies is I have these book bins that I put in there. I actually put their name here in this little pocket on the outside. These are from the Target dollar spot, as well as I bought these book bins years ago from the Target dollar spot. I'll get it out eventually. So I'm just going to put those in there and put their social studies books in there, and then their cubbies are ready to go. Took a break, went and had lunch with one of my teammates. Loved it, very impromptu. So I now have the cubbies ready except for name tags on their book bins, which I'm waiting till class lists are finalized for that, so not gonna worry about that too much. So now I'm in the classroom trying to figure out what to do next. I have a bunch of things punched out for decor, things laid out, ready to go. So I'll show you some of those things, some of my favorite things that I use year to year, and some new things for decor, so stay tuned. First up is this calendar. So I stopped using a calendar pocket chart years ago and switched to this version, and I love it so much more for the upper grades because it's just a rip-off type of calendar. I get it from Michael's every year. They had two different ones this year, so I went with this cute little colorful themed one that they had, and I just write different things on the calendar. So like I would write April's birthday, first day of school, back to school night, field trip, when we have special events going on, those types of things. I write all the students' birthdays on there at the beginning of the year. So, and then I actually hang this up over here on my bulletin board so that everybody can just see it as they walk in and check for all the information that's going on. Okay, I'm gonna tackle maybe one more thing, another bulletin board that I wanna do. It's going in the hallway, so I'll show you the pieces that I have and what I'm gonna do and kind of my idea behind this. So we have a different theme every year. This year it's actually like a rock star theme, but I've had this bulletin board set for a long time. So I'm kind of putting a little twist on it. It's not rock star, but it's a role model, and it's gonna be a student of the week, kind of showcasing what they are. So part of this I got from Teachers Pay Teachers. Another part of it I bought at a store. This is the part from Teachers Pay Teachers. So I have this role model and just have the letters cut out and laminated. And then these go with it. So it can be different for each student. It doesn't have to be the same thing for them. So things, little hashtags that describe that student, as well as words that describe said student. Sorry about that. So what are character traits? And each week a student is going to be recognized, and I'm going to put that in the hallways with a frame. Well, that is all for today's setup. I have my bulletin boards ready to go. I might do one more bulletin board, just kind of blank, that will keep some different work that we do throughout the year. I will display things here and there. But other than that, all of that is done. And so then the next time I come in, I will be able to work solely in the classroom, putting some things up, getting those done. I have several ideas. I'm just going to leave some things out on the desk and go from there. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And until next time, I love this journey for you.